Hello there. Here we are in our own store in the Netherlands, and I am back from summer holidays. So we are going to do another Facebook Live telling you a bit about our brand Creative CraftLab, because that is one of the brands that I am designing for Studio Light. Well, you know, Ecstasy is selling a lot of the Studio Light products. Maybe some of you have also been on the show that they did where they exhibited recently. Dennis told me that he was going to bring a lot of the CraftLab products as well. Hi Christine. Oh, it's now 7 o'clock. I hear the bells ring, so I will just wait until a few more people will tune in. And if you are later, you can of course also always look back. I did have a chat with Christine and Emily and Dennis. We have listened to what you have all asked for before our summer holidays. We are going to set up some real online classes, free classes with our CraftLab products, so that you get the example and the list of products used in advance if you want to join, because that was what a lot of people were asking for. We're not going to do that today because I just returned from holidays, so we will do that next time. But especially the two products you have asked for in the latest online workshop, we're going to show you. For one, I already made a video in English, which I will post later on this week. And the second card you all liked, we're going to do that one live. Now, Emily already made a list of the products I'm going to use tonight. But I am in the store now because I first want to show you the new Creative CraftLab collection that came out last week. I just checked with them. It's on the way to Canada. It takes a little bit more time before it arrives over there. But they will get it in a few days, and it is already in pre-order available at Ecstasy. So I'm going to show you that collection. As you can see, our team did already a lot of samples. So I think I have a lot of inspiration for you, and probably we are going to work with this new collection in the next live on Thursday. So it will be a fixed time now. Holidays are over, so I will be there every Thursday, 7 o'clock in the evening, my time. It's 1 p.m. your time, and maybe other people from over the world will watch as well. So they can also look back. Ecstasy will also always put the video on their YouTube channel afterwards. Easier to find it back. So we're going to do some crafting in a few minutes, but I'm first going to show you the new collection from CraftLab. So I'm going to turn you guys around. As I said, we are in our store here. I don't see the sign to turn around. Oh yes, here it is. Let me just give you a quick look at all the samples we have made from the new Creative CraftLab collection. Maybe you have seen a few things in pre-order already, or maybe you are joining the CraftLab Facebook group where you can see a lot of inspiration. And I'm going to show you what new products we are bringing this month. We have a winter theme. New Friends dies, new paper pads, new hot foil stencils. So there is a lot. Maybe you have also seen my samples in the free catalog that you got from Studio Light. I'm sure Ecstasy is distributing that one so that you can give it away to your customers in the stores. This is Mr. Santa, our new die cut in the Friends range. And he is coming together with his girlfriend, and that is Mrs. Santa. On the back side, you can always see all the different possibilities that you have with those Friends dies and how to build them up. We also try to do an English video of every single Friends die on our Creative CraftLab YouTube channel. At the bottom of every packaging, you can also find the link to our socials. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Santa. Here I made it in a classic way, of course, with his red suit on. But this week we were having a little bit of fun with our CraftLab team. making fun about Santa not showing up yet because he has his summer holiday. So this weekend we're going to do a Facebook hop with the team from CraftLab, showing all different kind of Santa cards from Santa who is still in his summer holidays mood. I did use different dies from CraftLab on this card, like the palm tree is from CraftLab. The little sailboat is from CraftLab as well. I got it here on the table. This is the die cut of the boat, CD856. And we also have summer accessories, and that is this little set with a lot of different sea creatures. That has the number CD856. And actually Ecstasy is stocking all the different Friends dies, so you can all find them in their store. I also did this one. Santa, who is a little bit red from the sun. He looks like an Englishman. With his swimsuit on, and from a normal regular circle die, I did make his belly. So I did not put him his coat on, that is added to the Friends set. I just took a regular circle die and I made a Santa card on summer holidays. Also used the crab again and little beer in his hand. All these kind of accessories are also all CraftLab dies. What else have we got? Here I have a few cards I made, of course, also with Mrs. Santa. Look how cute she is, and what you can also do, you can just also make a lady girl from this Mrs. Santa. You don't have to dress her up like Mrs. Santa. You can also put some different colors of dresses on her. Here is a card Judith has made, also with Santa enjoying his summer holidays again. The next die in the Friends series that we are bringing is this one. It's an accessory set with skiing accessories. And you can use that again on all the different Friends dies. Oh, we made so much fun cards out of it. Look at this one. This is Santa in the mountains. Mrs. Santa is there as well. Mr. Santa in the car on the way to his skiing holidays. Here we have Mr. Santa with his skiing accessories in a hot air balloon. So just use your imagination, and there's so much you can do with it. This one is fun as well. Jumping off a mountain, I think. Here also again, Mrs. Santa on her way to Austria to do some skiing. I want to show you the new paper pads, because you saw them on our cards. We have used them a lot on the backgrounds of all the cards that you see here. In our store we have two new paper pads. First is the paper pads Winter Landscape, and that is a paper pad with design paper. I will just go through it quickly. So it has these landscape patterns in it, but also on the back side you see different colored patterns with snowflakes and other things. And together with this comes a cardstock paper pad as well, and that is called Winter, and it has matching colors that match with the designs in the design paper pad. This is also a fun card that Daisy has made, and on the background you see a hot foil plate that we have used. We have new hot foil plates this month. First one is the one that is called Starry Night, with the stars on it. And I did make another one with small banners, also all hot foil plates, but I often see a lot of these plates that are from one part, but I really wanted to do them all separately so that you can also use one of these banners to hot foil them directly on your card. So this is the second one. The hot foil plate with words. All is bright, season's greeting, ho ho ho, dear Santa, you light up my life, best wishes, checking my list. Be merry, jingle all the way, it's Christmas, shine bright and happy new year. So that's the second hot foil plate. And we also got a new Essentials dies with pine trees. You can never have enough trees. So actually every year we are bringing out new trees, which are really fun to combine again with the rest of the collection. Like Judith has done here on this card. And I just showed you the hot foil plates. This month we are also bringing our first hot heat activated foils from Creative CraftLab. And I had to select 3 fun colors that I liked. So I did a soft pink, a white pearl and a soft green. All are matte colors, so I didn't want the shiny colors. So these are 3 Creative CraftLab heat activated foil products, also now available. And I think all this stock is going to arrive at Ecstasy Crafts in a few days. That was what Christine just told me. I'm going to take you to my studio, because we're going to do some crafting, of course. Here is our little friend Jos, for the ones who do not know him. He is our mascot, because he is the one that is in the Creative CraftLab logo. He is a Frenchie. And Sander, the owner from Studio Light, he also has a Frenchie. So when we came up with the new brand, it was pretty obvious that we wanted to have a Frenchie in the logo, so that's what we did. His name is Buddy, of course. You've probably all seen him. And he got the name Buddy because that was a name contest and somebody came up with that name. Well, we are in my studio now, so I am going to lift you all up in a minute and turn you around again so that we can start doing some crafting. So let's turn around so that you can see my working space. I don't think I can turn it so that we have a wider screen, but I think it will work like this. Let me put my so that you can all... let's turn off the sound here. You did have some requests. Last time we did a live workshop. And I have them here on my desk. I'm going to take them. This was one thing you really wanted to make together. So we did already make a video. And we will post that video later on. Here also in the group and on our Creative CraftLab Facebook account. It's a hanger that we have made with a die from CraftLab, in which we have used the plastic oval shakers from Studio Light. We used a double one, so it is a hanger that you can look through. As you can see, we filled it with snow. These are also all Creative CraftLab dies, also the candle and the needles, the pine tree needles. So this video will come. You did also show or asked for another card, and I'm going to make that card with you today. Let me just first show you our most popular dies from the latest release, because Ecstasy has them already in stock. These are 2 big Essentials dies that are selling very well. First is our snail mail die. Like a big square postage stamp with all little squares that you can use in different colors. Hi Brett, good to see you. I did saw your message, Brett, about a list of what we were going to use. Well, we are really going to set up the real classes so that you get more time in advance to prepare things and to join me. So that's what we are setting up. This is just my first time after the summer holidays, so we have a Zoom meeting very soon, and then we will come back to you on this. this is what you can do with the snail mail die cut. I'm going to show you which paper pad I have used, because that is a paper pad we are going to use tonight as well. Or this afternoon, it's afternoon at your end. So all the different pieces, you can all use different colors of design paper. And I got that from this new paper pad from CraftLab. Mine is already used, of course. It's called A Christmas Story. I just showed you in our store all the fun and the cute products that we do for CraftLab, but every 3 months we also bring out a classics collection. That's what we did with this Christmas. It was our first Christmas classics collection, and the paper pad is called A Christmas Story. Let me just give you a quick look of the designs in the paper pads. You have these little houses and a lot of background papers, also things like this. We're going to use those kind of papers on our card tonight. And you also have a few papers with images that you can cut out to decorate your card. We have script in it, we have dots. And it is a 20 by 20 size paper pad, so 8 by 8 inch. And I wanted to have this size, it's 20.3, so that you can also use it for slimline cards. We're going to use this, and we have a matching paper pad again. Hello, Desiree, good to see you. Thanks for joining. This is our cardstock paper pad that comes with the Christmas Story design paper pad. And it has matching cardstock in matching colors. We're going to use that as well. I did already pre-die cut a few pieces that we're going to use. So this is called a Classic Christmas. PP221 is the number available at Ecstasy Crafts. Let me just show the other basic die that we sell a lot. And this is also the shape of card that you wanted me to show when we did the last online workshop. This die is called postage stamp, because we have a little post stamp here in the middle. CD856 is the number, and it has different layers, so it's a bit of a nesting die in a nice shape, I think. You can make several type of cards with it. On these cards, we have combined it again with our friends dies, but I'm really going to make a classic card tonight. But the images that I just showed you in the paper pad, A Christmas Story, you can cut out and combine again with, for example, Oliver, our little cat. And here we have combined it with our Ted XL, our bear. The little envelope is also from CraftLab, and we have a lot of sentiment stamps, also with Christmas sayings. So just go through your Ecstasy shop and you will see a lot of products. But I really like the patterns of this paper, so we're going to use that. Here we have turned the middle die a bit, then you get a different look again. And here we have also only used the outer dies, but I'm going to use them all in the new card we're going to make. So the number of this die is CD856. And this was the snail mail. We're also going to use tonight some poinsettia and the pine trees of the pine branch dies. Necessary to have if you want to make Christmas cards. So let's get started. If you cut out the basic shape, just see how you put your die cut and what parts of the design paper you like. You see these have all very nice patterns. I just turned it upside down. It has to be this way, else my script is upside down. So I did 3 layers, just one normal regular white cardstock, and this is the red cardstock from the basic paper pad that I just showed you. Then you always have matching colors with your design paper. Now let's put this together. I always use the tacky glue from Studio Light. It's a big bottle, but it has a very small tip. If you want to do some precise gluing. For my basic, I've been on holiday, so it's been too long since I've used my glue, so I have to put a needle in it to unlock it. And else I also have a few spare blades, spare bottles always on in my studio from the glue from Studio Light. Yes, here it comes. So you see, it's a very fine tip. So you will not need a lot of glue. Don't use too much glue because then it will go through your paper. Let's glue this together. The glue from Studio Light is not dry immediately. So if you want to put your paper in another position, it's possible. Oh, I still have a problem with my glue because I didn't use it too long. Let me take the next bottle. As I said, I do have more. Or somebody took it during my holidays, that's possible. Else I will just take another glue. Now this one I have to unlock tomorrow. I normally do that by putting it in a little bit of hot water. That always helps, ladies, if you didn't close it properly. And the opening or the tip is full of glue. Just take some hot water and you can use it again. Yes, Emily is already sending the link to the Studio Light Tacky Glue. Love the glue, and the number is Glue 02 and it has 85 ml. Normally if you have tubes with glue, there's a lot less in it. Or you can use these little tubes to fill. You can fill it with the larger bottle, but the big advantage of the Studio Light Tacky Glue is that it has this small tip. I really like it. We're going to do part 2. So that is again red, white and white cardstock and a design paper. And also the middle die, it also makes some little accent. Also the outside has a stitch line, as you can see. So that's the new die. We're going to put this together. It's almost a shame to put another card on it. I want to add some foam tape behind this to make it a little bit three-dimensional. Studio Light has a lot of foam tapes. A lot of different sizes. I'm sure Ecstasy is stocking them all. I will just show you the ones I use most. These are the slimline adhesive strips. I use them a lot. Also if I make slimline cards, and you can easily cut pieces off, of course. And they have a lot of normal foam tapes in a lot of different thicknesses. Well, the 1.5 millimeter thick, that's the one I use most, but there is a lot. And I think everybody has his own preference of what they prefer to use. No, you're right, the glue bottles actually never fill, Desiree, but now it was standing still for a too long time. I've not been crafting for a too long time. For summer holidays, we were away, and it was pretty hot here in the Netherlands. So I did the normal 1.5 millimeter foam tape on the back side, and we're going to glue that on. Here like this. We're going to put a poinsettia together. We can do that first. Then it's finished. The poinsettia die from CraftLab has 3 different sizes. I did do an online workshop before with other flowers from CraftLab, and I did it with ink and a lot of water. So that is a workshop you can definitely look back as well. You can do that same technique with this poinsettia die too. But today we are just going to use normal colored red cardstock, Christmas red. And what I just do with my nail, I just fold all the leaves a little bit, and then we're going to layer them. Sometimes I just take them in my hand, just to put down a bit the middle of the poinsettia, and you just glue it together. That's all. You can do that with a hot glue gun, of course, but I normally always just use normal regular glue. And in the middle, we're going to use that little piece that we have cut out. And then you have your poinsettia ready, so you don't need any water, no inking techniques. You can also just make them from regular cardstock from our CraftLab paper pads. We're going to cut out some images first that are in the paper pad. I did show you that there are a few pages full of images that you can cut out. Let's do the house. I'm going to use the little scissors from Studio Light. I think Ecstasy is stocking them as well. It's the detail scissors, which have a very short blade, and which makes it very easy to do some precise paper cutting. I'm going to do the house, but you can use, of course, any image you want, or you can just put a friend's character on. Here is the little paper tree that Linda added in the arms of Oliver, our cat. You see? That's this one. And the little presents and the candy cane, they're also in the paper pad to cut out. I am just going to cut out the house. Don't be too hard on yourself, ladies. It is always handwork, so it does not have to be 100% perfect. I know there are a lot of pre-die cut designs already, but I still really like to use my scissors. Well, we're going to put the little house on here. We put some snow on later on, and on this back side we're going to put some 1.5 millimeter foam tape that I showed you. So we're going to put this on later on. I'm going to put some snow here, and I want to add my poinsettia to decorate this card. So I did the flower already, so let's stick that on first. like this, and then we're going to finish it off with all the extra leaves and the branches that we cut out. I used two different colors of green, and the different colors of green, they came out of the classic Christmas paper pad as well. So you have different shades of green, brown, and different shades of red to pink. But these are the colors that all come back in the designs of the matching paper pad, the Christmas story. And then you just take your branches and your little holly leaves to finish your poinsettia. And these are a few little leaves that you can use to finish it. And now you have made a poinsettia with the pine branches and the holly leaves. Here I'm going to put some bigger snow on it. I also have a snow writer from Studio Light. I'm sure it will be stuck as well because I didn't use it for almost a year, I think. Let me give it a try. No, I have to take another one there as well. But this is the snow writer. I haven't used it for too long time. Or I have to make it wet with some hot water again. The content is 28 ml. And the snow writer from Studio Light has the number Snow 01. And I wanted to show you another little trick if you want to make another type of snow. We have now from Studio Light the white gesso from Art by Marleen. That is, of course, for all the people that like to do mixed media projects. I really love the style of Marleen, but I have a different style. But still, you can use those products for other things as well if you already have this gesso in stock. I just opened a new one. Because it's quite a new product. We don't have it for a very long time yet. If you're going to close your bottle, always make sure you clean the upper side, because else if you're going to screw the lid on it and it dries, you can never open it again. So always make sure this is clean. We also have from Studio Light the water brushes that you can do for a lot of coloring techniques. The number of the water brushes is the WBRU01. And I'm just going to show you a little trick what I do to make some snow. So you just take a little bit of the gesso, put it on your working space. I always work on the glass mixed media mat from Studio Light, and this is a push brush, so you can fill it with water. This one is the one I only use to make snow, so you just push it and water comes out, and then you can mix it with your gesso so that it's a little bit more liquid. And then I take my scissors or another tool, and you can just make snow on your project. It's really fun. It looks very nice. I will show it close to you. But that is how I make my snow on my Christmas cards. Here you can see it. Very little dots of snow. But you do that with some gesso filled with, mixed with water. And if you just do it like this, you have these little snowdrops on your card. You just clean your water brush by putting some water out again. This will not be used for another color, so if it's a little bit white, it's not a problem. But that's how I make snow on my Christmas cards with the white gesso from Art by Marlene, also from Studio Light, which is also available at Ecstasy Crafts. I'm going to put a sentiment on later. Put some snow here, but this was my card idea for today. If you have special requests or products you want us to use next week, let us know. If not, we will make a selection ourselves, Christine, Emily and me. Then we will be back again next Thursday, 1 p.m. your time, with a new craft project. And we are going to inform you in advance what we're going to make, so that you can join if you want to. So for now, I really want to thank you for watching. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Thanks so much and bye bye.